get on here.
Hello guys, welcome to the show today.
This is exciting.
It is exciting.
I'm in Orlando.
Guys, we have Garrett.
I did not get to miss the Joy Building this week.
That's true.
Doing one here. I'm not missing it.
You just transferred.
We both chat.
We are building the Gungan Sub today, the one with the Queen Amidala figure, the more recent one.
Do we have a Queen Model in there?
We do not have one in here. Somebody probably took her.
Does Joey have a Queen Amidala?
I do have a Queen Amidala.
Nice. Let's see. I see Rob Claxton. I see Nexus, Zach, and Morgan. How you guys doing today?
Welcome in, guys. Alright, I'm just pulling up the instructions and we'll get started.
How's audio? We're just on the iPad, so I'm not sure how that works.
It normally works pretty well.
Should be good.
We're in a big open space today, so...
Might be a little different.
Yeah.
Let's see. Have you ever built this Building Sub before?
I have.
This is the newer one.
I had this set as a kid, and I had the Queen Amidala and everything. And when I got back into Lego, my Queen Amidala was saved perfectly and preserved because she was inside the set. So the set got sun damage and heat damage, and she was totally fine.
See, that's great.
What's Chris doing to us over there?
There's no telling.
God.
See, I don't know. You guys don't have treaty here.
There's no treaty.
There's no treaty here. And Chris used to be famous for Joy building raids.
Oh, no.
So I don't know if that will continue to be a tradition here, but...
Well, last time he was down here, I think he came in and started vacuuming me while I was filming.
Started vacuuming you?
Yeah, you're just carrying a vacuum around.
That's a pretty good one. Morgan said, who just flew by in the background? A wild grumpy. There is a grumpy wandering around here.
Joey, we paid a lot of money for this table. You need a coaster.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll take my room temperature water and put it on
You
the coaster.
bum? Come on.
It's a premium Zephyr Hills spring water.
Some good stuff.
Only the best.
That's awesome. What are you guys building this week? Is anybody, Morgan, Nexus, y'all buying anything, building anything, selling anything? I'm curious. I've definitely seen a couple sets already at Orlando that I'm like, ooh, we haven't had those in Atlanta in a while.
We did a buying event this past weekend, and it went really, really well.
I was going to say, how'd that go?
We got to meet a lot of people who are really excited in the community for our store to open up, and we got a lot of really good sets.
That's awesome.
So when we open up, we're actually going to have a lot of rare stuff that you guys haven't had in a while.
That's the thing. I saw a couple videos that you and Ed posted.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it's always a treat seeing Ed in a video.
They were all Ed's idea. Ed was excited to get in.
That's awesome. But, I mean, y'all had some good stuff coming in that weekend.
Yeah, I mean, it was such good stuff that it was selling online.
I know when that weekend up in Atlanta, we had people coming in, and they were like, oh, you guys are hosting a buying event? And I was like, well, technically we host a buying event every day.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a lot of concerned customers down here messaging me on social media saying, hey, I missed the buying event. Can I still sell stuff to you? Yes, guys, if you missed the buying event, please still bring stuff to us in Atlanta. We'll buy stuff all day, any day.
Just bring it in and go.
Yes.
Let's see here. Dude, we've been busy. We are getting this place ready to go.
I know.
I'm so excited to be down here and finally see the store.
Yeah.
Because, like, I've seen Daniel takes pictures.
You haven't come down here at all in the past year.
This is my first time down here to see the store. I've seen pictures, and they don't do it justice at all.
Well, you picked a good time to come. If you come, like last time Daniel was here, like none of the storefront had even been like remotely worked on at all.
That's the thing. You know, I've seen a couple of pictures Daniel had taken. And once I walked in here, I came in Monday. I walked in here and I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
There is so much stuff in here. This, like, not only is it going to be a great Lego store, it's just going to be an attraction in general to walk through here.
And we don't even have our city here yet. Like, imagine we're gonna have. So we're filming in the storefront, guys.
Yes. So. Is this the first Joy building in the store?
We did one in the studio room over here. But it's the first time on the storefront. So this shelf you see behind us is a part of our store, guys. Like, you walk in, you'll see this exact Mario shelf when you get here.
Hey, what's going on, Emmy? Emmy's talking about the Mario sets.
Yeah, we got a lot of them.
There's a Mario Cube over there too. I still need to get that.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, in front of us there's going to be a giant 10-foot by 10-foot city and our water table and everything. That's not even.
I forgot I would get a water table.
Yeah. So when you're talking about us being an attraction, like We
Yeah.
really are. It's crazy. Everyone who's come into the store so far has said pictures don't do it justice.
They really don't. Because, like, this place is bigger than Atlanta.
Yeah.
Like, eventually, y'all are gonna have the inventory we do. And,
Yeah.
like, it's gonna be crazy to see.
It'll get insane very quickly. But we're excited. We're very happy.
Emmy, how's Atlanta doing? Y'all holding that together? Has it fallen apart without me yet?
Daniel's coming down. Joe's coming down.
That's right.
We're stealing everyone from Atlanta.
That's when I get back. I'm leaving here Friday morning. But then as soon as I get back, Daniel and Joe are leaving.
Daniel called me today. He's trying to leave earlier.
Yeah.
He's trying to get down here this weekend.
Mm-hmm. I mean, just anything. Like, we've got a lot still to do for this place.
Yeah.
But I mean, it'll be ready, and man, it's gonna be good.
Yeah, it's
I'm
gonna
excited.
be awesome.
What do you
there's so
think
much.
is one of the best sets we have in the store right now?
Retired or currently available?
Either or.
All right. Well, currently available. I mean, we've got a UCS Razor Crest
We do have a UCS Razor Crest.
and a UCS Millennium Falcon.
Both.
So-
Didn't those come in on the buying
We
event?
got them on the buying event.
Perfect.
But retired, we've got a couple Lord of the Rings sets. We just have so much good stuff. We have a Black Hair Cane and Ghost sealed.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, we have some really awesome stuff here.
Mm-hmm. I noticed earlier y'all have a Brickling set, the windmill, the mountain
do,
windmill.
yeah.
That's one of my favorite Brickling sets. It's so unique looking.
Yeah, it's an awesome one. I love that they're making the Brickling sets more often now.
I agree. They're always great to see, but now it's like they're a little more frequent, so
Yeah.
more people have a chance at them.
Yeah, I'm really excited for the Forestman one later this year and the Series 3 one.
Gotta be a great one.
I've been telling everyone I don't own any castle sets. Like I've never bought a castle set, but I will be buying
That'll be the first.
that set. It is so good.
What is it? I think it's in Series 3 too. It's gonna be my first Brickling set probably. The winter like chocolatier
Yes,
shop.
that one's cool.
I remember when we made a back in December, me, Mark, and Randy made a like a Winter Village collection video.
Okay.
And that was like my one thing I talked about was, if I got into Winter Village stuff, I want them to make a fudge shop, like a winter chocolate shop.
Yes.
And Brooklyn's doing it, so it's like now I think I'm gonna get into Winter Village stuff.
Yeah.
So it's some cool stuff.
I'm curious to see if Lego's ever going to get the hint of how much people really are enjoying these smaller, like modular buildings,
Yeah,
trains, and castle, because that's basically all those Bricklink sets are now.
that's all Brooklyn is castle and trains.
And I'm just curious if they'll ever get the hint.
I wonder if they are if they like aren't gonna make official sets with it. Are you out of here?
I'm out of here.
Oh, grumpy. We'll see ya.
I'll see you guys.
Hi, Grumpy.
See you Sunday.
But I think that might be like why Bricklink has kind of picked up a little more. It's
Yeah.
like Lego's like, here, this is how you're gonna get castle, this is how you're gonna get pirates.
That's very possible.
And like that's not a bad way to do it, but you know, it does
Some people don't
limit-
like him though. I asked Daniel because I had assumed Daniel would really love some of these ones that are coming out, and he told me he would never buy a Bricklink set.
Wow.
He thinks they're like cheap copies.
But he'll buy the employee gifts. He'll
Yeah,
buy the
yeah.
what's that one that he brought in one day, and I was like, I've never, it's the oil rig.
That one's really cool.
It's cool, but it's like, what?
Yeah, yeah. That's why I assumed he likes these Bricklink sets because he likes all this odd stuff.
Yeah.
And then he says, I would never.
What is it? Joe got what was that one from the first one? Mountain Fortress?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got that one.
That was a big crowd favorite.
That was a really good one.
Yeah.
I'm not super happy with Series 4 Bricklink, honestly. Have you seen everything in that one?
Yeah, I heard people were a little disappointed on what didn't get voted through on that one.
My biggest one that I wanted for that one, because it was really cool, is a big modular like Asian like sushi shop.
Yeah.
And I love the way that one looks. The way it you could like split it in half and
Yep.
have it be a half modular or a full. And it was just really, really cool. And that's one I really wanted to see, but
That one was awesome. There
more
was
castle,
also
more train.
there was also a big like a robot mech too that people were really excited
Yes,
for.
yes.
Sort of like the Monkey Kid and Ninjago one.
Uh-huh.
People were really excited for that and it didn't make it through.
There was this one. It really kind of confirmed to me that like they're catering to Castle,
Yep.
and like this is how we're gonna get Castle. And now I will say, the what was it? The Siege Encampment. That's an
Yeah.
awesome set.
Yeah.
That's one I'm tempted by. That's one I didn't think they would make when I saw it. I was
Yeah.
like, they won't make that one.
That's the one of those smaller buildings, right?
Grumpy said it, now I watch and drive. Grumpy, you be safe. Don't do that.
The siege encampment is the one with the smaller buildings, right?
Yes, and they like stack together to make like a...
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I first saw that one, and I showed it to Chris, he was here when they first unveiled it.
Oh, okay.
And he told me it reminded him a lot of like the Hoth sets, like Defense on Hoth.
Honestly,
With
yeah.
all the smaller builds, and I agree. I think it's really cool.
That is true.
Some of these Bricklink sets do feel a lot like older sets.
They,
Have that
they,
charm
they
to them.
feel almost like they're premium sets, but in a way they feel like classic Lego.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Let's see. Ooh, here's the deal. We've had a busy day.
I've been working here since early too. I was laying in bed this morning
Yeah.
sending you memes on Instagram.
I know.
Get to work. I'm here already.
We were in here at like 8:39, getting stuff ready. But man, I'm so excited about this store. It's gonna be awesome.
There's
It's
no way
fully
people
ready.
can hear you.
So,
They say they can. They say they can. Can you guys hear us?
Ryan, you get us a professional setup going.
Big time YouTuber behind the camera, Ryan over here. says
Via
you guys can't
microphone.
hear
It
us.
could be a lot closer.
Move it up.
I like that you have a lot of headroom, just in case you stand up.
Well,
I don't know why Joey moved it so far. Whoa, look at him. We're getting the professional camera
Whoa.
angles.
This way you get like a vibe of like the behind the scenes at the store.
Morgan says the AC is pretty loud.
It's not the
That's
AC.
the fridge.
That's the fridge.
Oh.
The fridge is loud. We will have a fridge in the
Grumpy
store.
says the audio you can hear, so I mean,
It's better
y'all
than
do have to get a mic at some point.
Yeah, a mic and a gimbal too, so when we do our store tours, it's not.
Oh, so
shaking
y'all are
around
going to be
everywhere.
doing store
We
tours.
are going to do store
Perfect.
tours, yep.
I mean, y'all have to.
Just use sport mode on the iPhone 15 Pro.
Alright, Brian.
Does it have a built-in gimbal like that?
Pretty much, yeah.
That's
crazy.
crazy. The camera's so close to me now, I feel uncomfortable.
It's not even. It's still not even that close.
No, that's actually a better angle. Joey had it about a mile away.
You guys need the minifigure for the set.
What is that?
It's Princess
Look at that.
Amidala.
Oh yeah, the minifig for the set. Look at him.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
I need to get another version of this set. The one I still have that one from my childhood, and it's so sun damaged.
Mhm.
I really need to just get a new one.
We built the original version of this not too long ago, and I really enjoyed that set. It's a cool one.
I haven't had the pleasure of building that one yet.
I must say I'm excited to see this one complete because I'm not quite sure like which version I like more.
Yeah.
Now this is one you should have had Ed in here for.
We are opening April 1st, Brett.
This is one you should have had Ed for because I know Chris can tell you Ed knows a thing or two about a Gungan, correct?
Oh yeah.
Good old Ed.
Yeah, Ed was down here this past weekend. He helped us do our buying and selling event, or buying, selling, trading, and he's just great to have down here. He was such a big help to help set up the store. Like a lot of you guys from Atlanta will have been down here by the time we open up, helping us set stuff up.
That is true. A lot of Atlanta crew will have been down here by the opening. I'm glad I got to come finally.
Yeah. You've been a big help.
Emmy
out
said
here.
everybody but me. You'll get to come see it at some point, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
At least come take a trip. Morgan said I was about to say switch to spotty, but no
Yeah.
spotty here.
No spotty here. We got one
So what is
camera
this?
angle.
What is the second-rate joy building right here? Come on.
We are Joy of Building, not the Joy of Building. So actually,
Fair.
we're our own thing.
The spinoff show.
Yeah. We are like the young Sheldon.
Wait a minute. Did you hear they're making a young Sheldon spinoff?
Yes.
Younger Sheldon.
No, it's about his brother and his girlfriend.
Okay.
They're actually alright. So as somebody who's seen all of Young Sheldon,
Did you enjoy it?
no, the first couple seasons are fun because it is Sheldon as a young kid and he's
Uh-huh.
quirky and it's fun to see his family. But as he grew up, he kind of grew into like an awkward teenager.
Okay.
And it feels less and less like Sheldon. And there's only so much they can say or do with his character because we already know what happens to him long term.
Gotcha.
So they it evolved into a lot of his family and stuff about that. And his brother became sort of one of the best parts about the show.
Okay.
So they're ending the show this season because this is supposed to be the year that Sheldon goes off to college. So
He's
but
what,
his-
like 12?
Yeah, something like that. But his brother, because everyone likes him so much, he's gonna get his own show.
Interesting.
So who knows how that'll turn out? But yeah, the last few seasons of the show haven't been great.
Interesting. Well, apparently it's popular enough. I know that whenever we get a Big Bang set in, man, it sells.
That set's so expensive.
It's
man.
ridiculous.
I would love to have that one in my collection. But
It's it's one of the better sitcom sets. Actually.
it's one of the first ones too, right?
I want to say it might be the first one.
The first.
Yeah. Let me know about that, Morgan. I know you know that.
It is a really good one.
I want to say Big Bang is the first one, and then it's what, Seinfeld.
Yeah,
No,
I never
no.
know if Seinfeld comes before or after Big Bang.
Seinfeld's definitely after Big Bang,
Okay.
but I don't know if Friends Apartment is before.
I don't think that one was much earlier than the Friends coffee shop.
Yeah, the
I think
Central
they were
Park.
similar times because they retired around the same time.
Mm-hmm. Morgan says Big Bang was 2015, so yeah, I think that was
Yeah,
the
that's
first
a
one.
long time ago, almost a decade.
Because that was like an idea. It was like a Kuso set. Almost.
Yes. Yeah, I wish I'd snagged that one.
Dude, I remember speaking of Kusa, I remember going to Barnes & Noble when I was like 13 and buying the Minecraft Micro Worlds when
Okay.
they were still called Kuso sets.
Yeah.
And I was like, these are strange, but cool.
I don't think I've ever owned a Minecraft set.
We'll see you, Emmy. Take it easy. You've never owned a Minecraft set?
I don't think so.
What?
I know.
They're sick.
Some of them are really good.
I'm trying to think, like, what's one right now? Like, the Iron Golem Fortress is one I kind of want to get right now. It's a newer one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
I do, yeah.
I mainly want that one because you can make a large-scale Iron Golem out of it.
Oh, can you really?
Yeah, you can rearrange the fort and literally just make an Iron Golem that's like this big.
That's awesome. I didn't know that.
And it's like, that's cool. Man, I had tacos last night, guys, and no, Chris, it's not April 1st yet. Do you remember when you hit the fart machine in the pick-a-brick table? And was it Josh?
I was there for that.
He was like, somebody's making like elephant noises somewhere.
That lasted so long.
Way longer than it should have.
And then Steven, we did one on Joy Building.
Yeah.
Back when we were doing raids.
That was before I started working, I think.
Okay, we put a fart machine in there,
Uh-huh.
and it really bothered Steven.
I bet. I could imagine that. Now, I needed to point this out because we have moved the Atlanta Joy building time to 4:30, and the treaty says the Joy of building taking place at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time.
Oh.
And so I know there were some concerns if that treaty is now void.
Somebody should bring that up during the
Mhm.
stream and see what Steven thinks.
Yeah, I think we'll have to ask his opinion on that.
Yeah.
Y'all let Mark and Steven know about that tomorrow in the Joy building.
How are you guys enjoying the new Joy Building time?
I think it works a lot better. It seems to be better not only for like a lot more people watching on YouTube, but then also we're not rushed at
Yeah.
because like when we did it at 6:30, we have to be done by 8 because that's when we close at the store.
Right.
But now if we start at 4 or 4:30, we have way more time to build, and so that means we can also build higher piece count sets now.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna make the table.
So you guys got Mark and Steven on the Joy Building this week?
Should be Mark and Steven, so it'll be a Lego
That'll be
Masters
fun.
extravaganza.
They'll have a good time with that.
Yep. They did it last week too, because I was busy working on Battle Brick. I was getting all that stuff organized. So y'all will get not only Mark and Steven, but you'll get them for two weeks in a row.
That's crazy. What a treat.
What a treat. Well, a treat. No, they're great. Morgan says earlier stream for Joy Building is better. I agree. I mean, not only are me and Steven not like as worn out from working all day,
Yeah.
but then more people seem to like that time a little better.
Yeah, we have definitely not finalized our date or time for ours down here.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this has been like more like a hangout kind of test. Like,
Yeah.
how's this gonna work out?
It's really just whenever I was available and somebody else was available.
Exactly.
But now that we're opening up and we're gonna have people in and dedicated people to do this every week.
Yeah, y'all will have to make like a announcement when y'all get like your like set times figured out and set dates. Because I know y'all started on Tuesdays, but then it's now Wednesdays.
Yeah,
which
and
is fine.
we've done a Monday one. I think
Yeah.
we did a Thursday one, like at the same
Whichever
day
day
as
is
you
working
want.
best for you guys.
We don't want to overlap with you guys. We want to give the people
That is true.
as much content as they can get.
Richard said, hey there everyone, need y'all to open, been waiting a year now. Killing me, Smalls, killing me.
You don't have to wait any longer. We are opening April 1st.
April 1st.
And that is not an April Fool's Day joke.
Are we sure? We're positive
I'm
about that?
100% positive.
Okay, perfect.
If our doors are not open on April 1st at 10 a.m.,
We can
Just
hashtag blame Joey?
keep banging on it until somebody opens it up for you. Yeah, we are definitely open April 1st, this Monday, guys.
It's
10
so
a.m.
exciting to finally have a date for this.
It's crazy. It doesn't even feel real.
I know. It feels like, it's like, is it like, that's the thing about it being April 1st. It's like, is it really? Really? We are?
With us being pushed back so many times and just being at the mercy of the city and contractors and construction, it felt fitting after telling people for a year now that we're actually opening that our date is April Fool's Day.
Mm-hmm.
It just feels right.
Just how it'll work. Richard said if I show up April 1st and it's a prank, I'm coming through the window. I think at that point, yeah, it's fair.
Yeah, I'd understand.
I wouldn't blame you.
So I've just built this entire wing section here.
Okay.
And it's just a really simple connection. It's just two Technic pins, and it holds it all together here. And it puts the entire weight of the side on, and now it's solid.
Nice.
But we don't have Technic running through the entire middle of sets
It's
like they do today.
Just a pin.
Just one little Technic
Nice.
set and two pins.
Well, because that gives you access to like inside stuff.
Yeah.
That way you don't like you put a minifig in there.
And you're not building half your set of Technic stuff. And
Yes.
that's what so many of the large ones end up today, like the Justifier was like all Technic.
A lot of these newer sets, I mean, and that's like anytime you get like a great play function, like it has to be Technic. That's
Yeah.
just part of it.
Yeah,
But it does. I mean, it takes up a lot of room in sets.
it does. And a lot of your piece count too.
Oh yeah. Morgan says Ornithopter's a good example. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm really, like, I would have been mad if they made that set and couldn't make the wings flap, so I'm glad they went with a more Technic design for that.
Yeah.
But it is disappointing how, like, the ramp opens in the back and you can't put anything back there. But overall, like, if they didn't make it to where you could have any function with it, I would have bought one.
Yeah. And I think a lot of people would agree with you.
Yeah. I finally got one.
If
I
it
haven't
just
built
sat
it
there
yet,
and you
but-
couldn't touch it, it would have been a really disappointing set.
I mean, it'd be a nice display model, but like it's so cool that those wings fold out and
Yeah.
they do the thing. I mean, I can't wait to build it.
They do the thing.
They do the thing.
Yeah, they do the thing.
You can do the thing from the movie when they fold back and it goes. Phew. I mainly just wanted the Baron fig. That fig's so insane.
Yeah, it is crazy.
The Baron, and then I really like the Leto Atreides fig. That's a good one. I'm not a big fan of the Paul. The Paul fig looks like the '80s Paul. It doesn't look like Timothy Chalamet.
Garrett, you're confusing me right now because you've always told me you're not a fig man.
I'm not a fig
And
guy.
then here you are telling me you like this set because the figs in it are so good.
Yes. This is one of the first sets that, like, I thought a lot for the figs. And, like, Animal Crossing was kind of that way, too.
Yeah.
But then I built Animal Crossing sets, and they were actually pretty good. They were way better than I was thinking they were going to be. They're like, the best version of Fabuland you can have. And Fabuland's good, no matter what anybody tells
If they had remade Fabuland worse somehow, I would have been concerned.
That is true. That is true. Richard says, so do you guys have a pick-a-brick table or some kind of pad area set up?
Oh yeah, we definitely do.
So not only do they have a pick-a-brick table here like they do in Atlanta, but it's the same size as the table in Atlanta.
I don't know, I feel like it's bigger. We don't have that middle divider.
That is true. Y'all don't have dividers in it, so it looks like there's a lot more Lego in there. But yeah, there's going to be a pick-a-brick table here. Y'all are going to have a build a minifig area too, right?
Absolutely.
Perfect.
Yep. Yeah, our pick-a-brick table here is 5 foot by 16 feet.
Wow.
It is huge.
Yeah, it's a big table.
And it's full, just the same depth as Atlanta. It's just a big table full of Lego.
That's awesome, man. Nexus said, shoot, I'm not skipping my online class right now to hang out and chat. That's a good choice, Nexus.
I frequently tune out during my online class on Thursday.
Yeah.
And listen to you guys.
I mean, that's a good choice.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like I'm learning anything important over there.
You're right. Morgan asked, is the OBC store going to have events/parties?
I don't know.
Okay.
That is a good question that I do not have an answer for.
No
Yep.
birthday parties, I know that.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
birthday parties. We don't really have the space or the time right now
Yeah.
to host events like the birthday parties Atlanta used to have.
That's the problem with Atlanta, why we haven't brought it back.
Yeah.
It's because we just outgrew the space we had for parties is the shipping rate.
Yeah.
And so we just, maybe one day, but
It is something we're talking about down here because we do have an off-site location that we could potentially
yes.
make happen, but definitely not for opening. But we will have a big grand opening event. So it's not an individual event tailored to your specific needs, but we are going to have a big party. Like, it's going to be an awesome event.
Uh-huh.
Probably the first weekend of June. We'll get an
Awesome.
official date out about that, but it'll be awesome. We'll probably have Mark and Steven down here.
Yeah.
We'll
They'll have
have
to come down a little
We'll have an exclusive building kit just for our opening weekend.
Ooh.
Yeah, Daniel's around that. He sent over a prototype last night. It's
That's
really
exciting.
good. And that'll be a numbered, limited exclusive just for our opening weekend.
Oh, that's
for
gonna be
for a
nice.
grand opening. So not this week, guys, but for a big grand
But
opening
for
event.
grand opening.
Yeah,
And we should have a date for that after soft opening.
yeah, we should have that date very soon.
Okay, awesome.
So if you're planning on making a big trip down here and you really want a custom building kit of the Orlando store, that's the time to do it. Make the trip down for that weekend.
Richard said, don't worry, I'll probably still come for my birthday anyway. And then Grumpy says, of course he wants a party here too.
Oh yeah.
Nexus said, when is America going to make Lego Day a national holiday? I think we should totally have a Lego Day where like everybody's off work, everything's closed.
Is there a Lego Day now? I know it's not a national holiday, but is there like a day it's recognized?
Probably. I would have to assume. I mean, if there's a Bionicle Day, then yeah.
That's true. Nobody cares about Bionicles. So.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Let's see, yeah. January 28th is International Lego Day.
Wow.
A day to celebrate the little plastic bricks. Cool.
That's a nice little fun fact. Oh, guys, we finished instruction manual 1.
Uh-oh.
On to manual 2.
Hey, what's up, Lima Bricks? How are you doing today, man? Yes, this is the 2012 version, right?
Yes, the newer one. This is the one that would come with Queen Amidala.
Hey, how are you doing, Bruno? Bruno said, hi, I'm the guy from Barcelona. Nice to be in another stream.
Welcome back. You
Nice
stopped
to
by
see
most
ya.
of our Joy buildings.
I'm about to say, I'm the Atlanta Joy Building, but I get to be the Orlando Joy Building this week.
Yeah.
It's exciting. And then Richard said, isn't every day Lego Day? Pretty much.
Yeah.
Especially for us.
Yeah. When you show up to work every day and there's more Lego, every day is Lego Day. So the only con I've noticed about this set so far, I'm having a great time building it. I think it'll look awesome together. I built everything on this side, and now I got to build it all on the other side. The mirror.
Yes. This isn't like a modern instruction where you build a segment, it's like ×2.
Yeah. This is just, I just spent half the instruction booklet building one side here, guys.
And you're going to spend half the instruction manual doing the other side.
Building the exact opposite thing.
And that's just like a product of like old instructions.
Yep.
I mean, they're not the best.
Absolutely not.
I hate old instructions with colors. Because like, I'm already like, I'm slightly colorblind.
Yeah.
And so, old instructions, like dark gray, just looks like black.
Yeah.
It's bad. Like light gray looks like a white. And it's like, oh no.
Flounder was building we have a Death Star 2 in store, guys, built. So if you guys want to come in and buy one of those, it's here. But Flounder was building that for us, putting it back together because it was all broken up. And the instructions on those are a nightmare. Because it'll tell you at the top what parts you need for that step, but they're not even highlighted. on where they go. Like this one's not highlighted either, but it's a small build, bright
Yeah.
colors, so it's easy to see this blue plate goes here.
Uh-huh.
But he's got a giant Death Star this big, and it says, "Oh, okay, add these 4 tiles."
A
to
giant
it.
gray
And it's the
sphere.
exact same picture as the left page, just with 4 new parts somewhere
Where
on
are
there.
they?
Yeah,
That's the thing. Old Lego instructions are like a spot the difference. Like puzzle.
exactly. Yeah, and on a small set like this with these bright colors, it's totally fine.
Yeah, like this one, it's not the worst thing in the world,
Yeah, but I felt bad for him when he was trying to put that one
but
together.
a gray sphere, ooh,
Yeah.
it's a bit rough.
Especially since that one is supposed to show all the damage and stuff
Yeah.
on one section.
God, it's such a good model.
Can't even remotely see what's damaged.
Beautiful model.
Yeah, that'll be on display in our store, guys. So anytime you want to come by, check that out. Until someone buys it.
I also just saw Mines of Moria. Oh man,
Yeah,
that's a beauty.
yeah, we got that in this weekend.
That came in through the buying event.
Yeah,
Nah, dude, y'all got some really good stuff.
got
man.
some really good stuff, and we got to meet a lot of great people that are just really excited for the store to open. We gave out a lot of store credit this weekend.
Grumpy said I'm gonna have nightmares of sorting pieces. Gleamer Brick says last OVC stream till opening day.
That is correct.
Yep.
And then once we're open, we'll get much more regular streams in too. We'll like we were saying, we're gonna have a store tour. We're gonna try and not overlap too much with what you guys
Yeah.
do. We don't need to have a news video every
Yeah,
week.
y'all don't need a morning break.
Yeah, because you guys already got that covered.
Mhm.
But we're gonna try and come up with some new ideas and put out some new content as well.
I think that's a really good idea because y'all have stuff down here that like we wouldn't be able to do,
Yeah.
and so y'all could have things that are exclusive to OVC.
Yep. So we're gonna put out a lot of really good stuff really quick. Whatever you see from us now, it's gonna go 0 to 100 overnight.
Right. I would say it's kind of like been like the store's been opening and opening and opening and opening, and then all of a sudden it's just boom.
It's just there, yeah.
But I mean, it's
Yeah, even
it's
some of
great.
our employees coming in to train and get ready for the store opening, they come in and it's been a couple weeks since they were here and like, whoa, the
Yeah.
store is a store now.
Wait a second, this is the same place that you
Yeah.
work at?
Yeah. Because, I mean, even just the past, it's been a little over a month, and this space went from a big empty warehouse space
Yeah.
to a ready to open store.
We'll see you.
Hi, Lane.
I remember one of the first pictures I saw of this place. There was holes drilled in the floor. There was.
Yep.
I mean,
Well, and it got worse.
yeah.
It got worse. We had to cut up the floor for contractor stuff, so we had big cuts drilled everywhere.
Mhm.
It was bad.
I remember seeing that picture and I was like, oh man, what are they doing down
Yeah.
there?
There was a point where we were a little worried.
But it's all gone now.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, we couldn't be happier with the space.
it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be a perfect, pairing with Atlanta.
Daniel's calling me.
Uh oh.
Hello, Daniel.
On the stream.
10 to 8, 12 to 7 on Sunday.
Ooh. And there's our 4 hours, guys.
Yep. No. 12. It's 2 hours later and 1 hour earlier.
Next to
Yeah.
the store is a store now. Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, then your store, yeah.
It is
sure.
not a warehouse now.
But we are looking at expanding it longer. Yes. You want to say hi to the Joy of Building stream? Yeah, I'm gonna put you on speaker.
We on the Joy of Building, Daniel.
Hey, how's it going, Garrett?
We're Joy of Building it up.
You getting that store open down there?
It's a store now, man.
He's doing the
All
best
right,
he
well,
can.
You're doing what Joey hasn't been able to do in a year. So I think Garrett's doing some really great work for the store, and it's going to look really good in his quarterly performance review.
See, there you go. And then
And
you and
so,
Joe are going to be here right after me.
Yeah. We're gonna take her across home plate.
Oh man, it's gonna be all. The store looks phenomenal. I can't believe it.
I can't wait to get back down there. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, we
You're,
actually have a store. We were just talking about how so much happened in such a short period of time. Last
Mm-hmm.
time we were here, there wasn't even anything.
There was not a store last time. Definitely not. There was guys patching holes in the concrete last time I was there. So
Yeah, no more contractors,
looking
just
forward
us
to it.
now.
I would officially say it is a storefront now. And not only is it a
All right.
storefront, it's going to be just a whole
it's going to be
experience.
the best storefront in the southeast. Dare I say?
Well,
I would
I
say-
think George is included in the Southeast, so
I'm about to say, besides
Yeah, I
Atlanta,
said
it'll
what
be
I said.
pretty close.
I mean, I agree. I just don't know if that's something you should be saying as an Atlanta employee.
I
Danny.
said what I said.
Ooh.
All right, Chris.
Those are some strong words.
I think Chris heard you, so you might have to transfer down here permanently.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
All right.
He's
well,
excited to come down here and play on that water table.
Thank you, Daniel.
See ya.
All right, now that he's done interrupting us, we can get back to building.
Did Daniel just do a raid on the Orlando Joy building already without even being here?
Yeah, he did. He did.
I think we might have to get some Nerf guns for down here for that.
Oh, we definitely do. I messed something up somewhere along the line here.
Oh, come on. You can't do that.
I know. Oh, I think, wait.
Hey,
Yeah, I
what's
figured it
going
out.
on, Mom? I got my mom in the chat. What's up?
Welcome in. We normally get Daniel's mom in the chat.
I was talking about seeing no brick mom. That's sad.
She must be busy today.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. I saw a comment here I wanted to. Yes, Richard asked, how about parking? That brewery next door usually eats up a lot of parking. How's
Yeah.
that going to be? Is that just how it's going to be?
It's going to continue to eat up a lot of parking, but we do have more parking out back on the
Okay.
side of the building as well. So we'll make it work, but it may be a little bit of a struggle.
Mm-hmm.
If you get here anytime before 5 or 6 p.m., you'll never have a problem with parking.
Yeah.
There should be plenty of space. If you try to come in the evening, you may just have to look around a bit.
That's fair.
But there is plenty of parking in
There
the
should be
back, on the
enough.
sides.
From what I've seen, there should be enough.
Yeah, we'll be all right.
And then the way the store's laid out too, I think it won't get too crowded in here.
We did our best to try and
it looks
lay
like
it
it's
out
gonna have a nice flow.
as open as possible.
Yeah. That's the main thing. Because I know in Atlanta sometimes on the weekends, man, you run into some traffic jams up there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we left nice big walkways everywhere too.
Mhm.
Like whatever the legal walkway distances were, we made them bigger because we want to make sure if somebody's bent over in front of the case, grabbing something
Yeah.
out of it, you can still walk on behind them.
You don't want nobody tripping over somebody's feet.
Yeah, that's the benefit. We took everything you guys have learned over having your location for 8 years now, and applied it all here. So Chris had a big part in helping our layout down here.
I mean, he didn't open up the world's largest Lego store, overnight.
Right. Yeah, it grew to be that.
Let's see. Ryan asked, is Mandar going to be in any more of the Joy buildings?
I'm sure he will be.
I'm sure he'll make some guest appearances
Yeah,
every now and then.
there's no way he's not. I mean, he was in this one tonight.
He was. That is true. Yeah, Morgan, the fridge is finally off. You can hear a little better now.
Yeah. Yeah, we're working on that because we're going to do a lot of studio recording here too, so we got to figure that out long term.
Mm-hmm. Well, eventually, I'm sure you'll have a better space for filming.
Absolutely,
A
yeah.
more
We're not going to be
permanent
filming out in the
space.
middle of the storefront.
You won't be able to do that.
You guys will be out here shopping.
Yeah. I know in Atlanta sometimes we'll have people come knock on the window while we're filming.
Yeah.
They're like, hey. That's always fun. But it's like, we're making a video.
We're expecting to be getting a lot of that down here, especially with Ryan filming his Whatnot
Oh,
streams
yeah.
and some of his YouTube videos. And he said he was talking about building some mocks and stuff in here using the space too.
So that'd be really cool.
So we're expecting a lot of people running up, hey guys, Ryan, I love your stuff.
Ryan, hey!
Will you sign my battle pack?
Oh man, yeah, I didn't think about that.
Yeah,
But I mean, that'll be like how we have Mark and Steven.
exactly.
So, I mean,
we couldn't open up with no celebrities down here.
that is true. Well, you guys do have Grumpy J.
We do have Grumpy J, and we have Flounder.
And you have
Grumpy
Flounder.
J and Flounder.
That is, yeah. I'm so upset Flounder's not in here this week, man.
I know.
That just means I have to make another trip down here.
That's exactly what.
That's
that
all it
means.
is. I think
Yeah.
that's why he didn't come in this week.
He knew what he was doing.
Yep, that's fair. Ooh, excuse me.
I'm making pretty good progress on the set here.
I'm saying it's going together pretty nicely.
Yeah. Well, now that I'm an expert because I built that half of it,
You've done it once. You
Yeah.
can do it again.
it is a pretty simple build-up.
Nexus said Flounder isn't real, Joey. Has he been a figment of our imagination this whole time?
That's crazy.
Dude, no way.
I believe it. I'm a little crazy.
He even sent me a picture of his misprinted Bionicle mask. Are you telling me I imagined that?
You imagine that? Maybe I'm imagining it and I'm sending you the pictures. I'm just a crazy one the
You
whole
could
time.
be just gaslighting me?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But I don't even realize I'm doing it.
And I don't
I'm so
realize it either.
crazy.
Lego psychosis.
So this is a pretty cool We basically build this one thing with a bunch of hinge bricks.
Yeah.
And then we just wrap it all the way around and it attaches on top. It's a really simple attachment way, and it gets you a really nice curve angle on the front of this piece.
I want to say it's a nice, simple way to get that curve in.
Yeah.
So far, I think I'm liking the build of this one a little more than the older version.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Even though it is a little repetitive that way, just the way it is going together and the colors they're using, I like it a little more.
Yeah. I absolutely love this anchor part usage on the front. It gives such a nice curved extension on the front, especially with the rest of the curved pieces that we put on top. It's so good. It's one of my favorite part usages in the set.
So good. Let's see. Morgan said, trivia. What do Gungans call this kind of sub? Ooh, do you know?
I do not. Do you?
The Edmobile.
The Edmobile.
I don't know. Let's see if Chris knows it. Chris, do you know that?
What's that?
What do Gungans call the sub?
Is it called the Edmobile?
I think that's what it might be.
Okay.
That was my guess. Now Morgan has corrected us and said bongo.
Bongo.
I think it should be called the Edmobile. And I think it should be standard that each one of these comes with an Ed minifig.
It's only because
And on this day,
Because of what?
they hold the same.
That is true. I would count that. Nexus said Edmobile is correct. Now I kind of want to get a Gungan sub and put an Ed in it. Or, what is it? I need a, what's that set? It's got the, I can't think of the word.
Yeah, I like that set a lot.
That's a good
Garrett.
set.
Yeah, it's a good
Isn't
one.
that the Gungan set with the orange birds? What are those things?
Oh,
Kadus? Kadus?
maybe. I love those things.
I need to get one of those and
Yeah.
have Ed riding it. Has his minifig on it.
Those are really cool animals.
Did you see our last tank battle we did? And Ed had a Gungan army.
No, I don't think I
He had,
saw
a,
that
he had a
one.
Gungan tank army, and it was hilarious. He also was like the first one out every
Oh,
round.
Well, maybe I did see it, and he was just on it for such a short period of time.
Yeah. Lima Brick says making a Hulkbuster mock right now.
Ooh.
That's cool.
What scale and size you?
I was about to
working
say,
at?
like, are you going off any existing Hulkbuster design?
Yeah, you modifying the UCS one?
I mean, there's a good Hulkbuster in that box.
Yeah.
There's a really good one in that box. They just
Yeah.
don't tell you how to build it.
Yeah. Very true.
That's the biggest problem with it. I forget what's that guy's name on, it's on Rebrickable. He's
Yeah.
also done some he's a mech designer.
Yeah.
Ransom Fern.
Ransom Fern.
Yep.
It's a really good model.
He also,
I believe he's the one that did the Optimus as well.
yes.
And I haven't gotten around to changing mine yet, but I'm definitely changing.
He also made the Exo Toa armor for the Bionicle gift purchase,
Oh.
Tahoe. And you could build that out of the Ghost Rider motorcycle mech.
Oh, that's
thing.
cool. That Optimus one is so good because the build itself, right? The Lego gives you is good if you want to transform it.
Yeah, it's not bad.
But you can only display it one way. So I don't need to keep it in a way that it transforms back and forth because I want to see Optimus.
True.
And the Ransom Fern Rebrickable ones is so good. Like you can make it look like Michael Bay Optimus.
Right. Now, I do like the G1 design a lot for
Yeah.
Transformers, but like I grew up with the Michael Bay Transformers. Are you going to be getting a Bumblebee when that comes out?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
I think that finally has convinced me to pick up an Optimus. Because that was my biggest like roadblock with it. I was
Yeah.
like, I like Transformers, I really like Optimus Prime, but you can't have him by himself.
It's true. Yeah, I snagged the Optimus a while ago. I absolutely love Transformers.
See, I really need to get one before it just gets dummy expensive.
I bet that's one that will get
Oh, yeah.
very expensive very quick.
God, it's gonna be ridiculous.
Because you're going to have non-Lego collectors buying that. Because Transformers fans love other Transformers toys.
Yeah.
And so it'll go up just because they're trying to buy it.
And it's the fact that they did do the G1 designs.
Yeah.
And the new Bumblebee's gonna be G1 Bumblebee turned
Yep.
into a BWB Bug.
Yep.
Like, it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm very excited for
But
that.
I can't wait for Ransom Fern to come out with the Camaro version.
Yes. Switch him into a 71 Camaro.
Mm-hmm. Man, I remember seeing Transformers. When did that come out? 2007.
A while ago.
I
Might have
remember-
even been a little before that.
Yeah, I remember going to see that movie. Went with my dad when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And just that, I remember that's like what started me liking Camaros. I was like, oh my god,
Me too.
what a nice looking car.
They were like some of the first like adult movies I was allowed to
Yeah,
watch, like
yeah.
with the violence and stuff. But they were like, you can
Mhm.
watch them, and I was like, all right, cool. So I went and I got to see it with my dad, and I love those ones so much.
Somebody get a picture of that.
Here we got a ×2.
Finally.
×2. So I'm building.
I wonder if they didn't do that with this because it is a mirror
It is
version.
mirrored, so it is different, but
Like
it gets frustrating.
they could have condensed it, made it work.
Yeah. Did you leave something on him?
No. No, I didn't do anything, Joey. What's going on?
I know you didn't do anything. Guys, you can't be safe when Chris is
I
around.
wonder if he'll notice.
Oh God.
That's the thing. You guys have to make a treaty down here.
Not if Chris is in here. We don't have to make a treaty.
Chris, aren't you the one who started the raids?
Oh yeah. Of course.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh no.
Which Gungan sub do you prefer, Chris?
Yeah. You're all set.
How did you drop a piece all the way over there?
It was a little stud and it went rolling.
Drop a piece, have to go off camera.
I'm just gone.
That's
Which
funny.
Gungan sub is my favorite?
Yeah,
Yeah.
between this one and the OG one.
The one that Queen Amidala rode in.
This
Okay,
one?
This one?
Did she really ride in it?
She comes in this one. But wait. You're right.
In her full dress gown.
You're right.
Does she even fit in there? She probably fits in
We
there.
don't question it because it's one of the greatest figures Lego's ever made.
You had this set. Does the Queen Amidala fit in this set?
It does.
Really?
Yeah, you just put her in like because one of these compartments holds a mine, this depth charge, and the other one you can just kind of put her in.
Okay.
Joey, when you put this in your bathtub, how well does it sink? Or does it float right back up to the top?
Well, as you know, Chris, most Lego floats. This section not so much because it actually it holds a lot of water in it, so it kind of likes to just sink right to the bottom.
If you want to get the water out of it, how long do you have to let it dry for? And do you have to turn it upside down?
Normally I hang mine from the anchor, right from my laundry line, just
Do
like
the
that.
bubbles from the bubble bath get stuck
That's
in
what
there?
I was going to ask.
I
If the
use
bubble
a
bath makes
premium
a
soap.
difference.
I use a premium soap, so it normally washes off really easily.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful. I'll never forget one of the first time, it was one of the first weeks I worked at the Atlanta store, and it was during the summertime, so we were outside washing sets. And
Yeah.
you were like, yeah, just dunk this Millennium Falcon in this bucket. And I was like, huh? I was like, really? And you were like, yeah. You're like, dunk it in there and wash it.
Yeah, massive Star Wars collection.
Yeah.
Filled the van up.
And we were just washing it outside. It was cool, but I was like, this is crazy. I remember sending a video
Nice
to.
day out.
It was.
nice.
I remember sending a video to my Papa G of me sinking that thing down in the bucket. He was like, "What are you doing?"
He probably said, "You look like Joey Marino playing in the bathtub
Exactly.
with your Millennium Falcon."
Exactly.
Once you see it once, you can't unsee
He
it.
said, "I know somebody who does that." I remember having a Lego Coast Guard boat when I was a kid that
I
I
had it.
totally put in the bathtub and I would totally take to the pool with me.
Yep. Oh, to the pool.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have brought it to the pool.
I would take it to the pool because I was that kid.
Yeah.
It was like I don't remember which one it was, but it was like this big, and I always just made it sink. That was my favorite thing with it. I was
Does
like,
it make like a nice satisfying like suction? It's like make
Yeah.
a whoop and it pulled it in.
because like the cab would fill and it would
Yeah.
go, and then it would just go, but it would also like explode when you did that. The whole cab would just like crush. But it was, man, I miss like Lego boats
Yeah.
because they were fun.
We've got a built maybe that exact one you're talking about here in our store in Orlando.
Yeah, I think so. I definitely saw a couple things in the city case. I was like, oh man, I remember that set.
Yeah.
I've got speaking of Lego boats, I've got a Queen Anne. I gotta figure out what I want to do with it right now. I know, right? I don't know what I want to do with it. I finally got my Silent Mary built, displayed. Everything's good with that. Love it. That is might be one of my favorite builds I've done
It is amazing.
in a while. And it's a model I never thought I would own, and I randomly got an offer on it, and it was too good to pass up.
Yeah.
Because like it's not my favorite Pirates of the Caribbean movie, but like that's probably one of the coolest ship designs.
Yeah, I agree. What do you think about the new Pirates of the Caribbean news?
I haven't heard any.
Disney officially confirmed yesterday that it's going to the new movie that they signed that big giant contract with Johnny Depp for
Yes.
is going to be a reboot.
Oh.
So I don't know what they fully mean by that. Is it like a continuation of the characters, but in sort of like disregarding the past plot, or I don't know how they're starting with it, but it is officially a reboot.
That's interesting. I could see them making I mean, I don't want them to redo everything.
Are they going to restart it all? I can't imagine.
I can't imagine they would.
I think they just go with new storylines. But
I mean,
it'll be interesting.
If it was maybe another 10 or 15 years in the future, I'd say, okay, maybe they will restart it.
Yeah. But especially bringing Johnny Depp back, I mean, it's absolutely the right call.
Yeah, I mean, you can't have a Jack Sparrow without, that has
Right.
to be Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
And Pirates of the
Absolutely.
Caribbean without Jack Sparrow is...
Exactly. So, with Johnny Depp being back, how do you do a full restart? I mean, he's much older now than he was before.
Yeah.
You can't really just retell everything.
It's true.
And they went so awry so quickly.
I'm glad they are bringing it back, though, because, I mean, I
absolutely.
love Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
It's great. So,
Absolutely.
that's good news.
Yeah, I'm excited to see where it takes us.
You saw they officially unveiled all the space CMFs.
Did see those.
What's your favorite one out of them?
I love the Space Penguin.
Yep.
I couldn't even tell you off the top of my head what figure that goes with.
Oh, come on.
I just
Come
love
on.
the penguin.
Tell me what classic space theme a penguin would fit into. Come on, Joey. This is an easy one. This is an easy one. Which classic space theme would include a penguin?
Ice Planet.
Boom. You're right. Why would Ice Planet include a penguin?
Ice.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's an Ice Planet Redux is the name of the fig, I think. It's like a modern Ice Planet fig. The only thing I'm upset about by that fig is Transneon Orange doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
And Ice Planet, that was one of its big things, was those trans neon orange chainsaws.
Yeah.
They did include a trans orange one, but it's not
It's
the
not
same.
It's not.
The Space Penguin makes up for it, though, I think.
Space Penguin is really good.
I think one of my favorites might be the. I really like the Imtron guy because I
Yeah.
like Imtron a lot, and I feel like Imtron's kind of slept on. But also I don't know what to call it. It's the guy who has a little alien controlling him. It's like
Yes.
it's like a minifig
Yeah,
neck for the
yeah.
nano figs.
That is cool.
That one's really cool just because it's so unique.
I enjoy the new space ones, and I am excited for them.
Yeah.
But I was expecting a little better.
Really,
I'm a little
what
let
are you
down.
expecting? Because I think this is crazy that we're getting Flatron, we're getting Insectoids, we're getting Imtron.
It is
we're
crazy.
getting
I
Ice
don't know.
Planet.
I hope for more. I don't know what that means.
What would you want it to say?
I don't know.
Okay, fair. I mean, hey.
I don't have a good answer for you. I don't know what I've done here.
Is that go on the bottom?
I don't think so.
No.
It looks pretty complete to me, guys. Let me know if you know what I've done here.
That's interesting. I want to see if anybody's yelling at you real quick.
There's a second set of stickers on here.
Let me get on the.
I'm looking at the picture at the bottom of the set here, guys, and I don't. Yeah, this is. I mean, you can see the catalog for all the sets that came out at the time. I did not get the Malevolence or the Malgus set as a kid, but I had this one and I had the Jabba's Palace. These were the two I convinced my parents to spend money on me for.
Yeah, my bad, Morgan. I completely forgot about chat. I put my phone down.
I know there's a few extra pieces here, but that was expected because we dropped a few in as we were building another set earlier.
Yeah.
But I don't know what this is from. Oh no, I have made a fatal flaw.
Interesting. All right, I'm gonna have to let chat go. My phone's at 3%.
Oh no.
Bye, chat.
Bye guys. Alright, that goes down there. I don't know where this goes, guys.
It
So-
might have just been left over.
Maybe it was just we had an extra piece laying around and we saw that this sub was here,
Yeah.
and so we put it with it.
I can't think.
I mean, I'm looking at the
I
instructions
can't think
here.
it would have another one of these.
What? Where would it go?
That's the thing. I think that might just be for another gun.
I think we're pretty good here. All right, guys. So we'll run over the play features real quick. This whole back sub part detaches off of it.
Super cool.
Which is just so cool. And it's got little rails on the side to let it slide in real nice and easy. But it opens up. It's got a little cockpit in there, so you can fit. This one came with some good figures. It had the Queen Amidala, a
Yep.
Qui-Gon Jinn, Jar Jar, and the Obi-Wan Kenobi. And the Qui-Gon and the Obi had the breathing masks
Yeah.
on them, so they're such good figures
They're
too.
really cool.
And so you got to put one back here, and then you can fit others up front.
Nice.
But it just clips right on, and this back part spins around too. So it's so good, and they got them twisted here
You
in the
gotta
back.
have it that way.
So when you slide it back into, I mean, look at how cool that looks just all together. And then these all open up. You've got your depth charge mine here. You got little clips to hold Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon's lightsabers.
Nice.
Space for them to sit in there. Nice big cockpit. Again, we were talking about how good this anchor usage is at the front. It just gives so much definition
It
there.
really does. It finishes the shape out.
Yeah. And then we've got these little removable drop boxes back here. You can put whatever little accessories or mines you want in them.
I always love it when like Lego sets have like so much room to put like your accessories
Yeah.
and things in them.
Yeah, I agree.
'Cause
And
it's like-
I think it's a fantastic feature when they hold the lightsabers and stuff too.
Yeah, because if not, like little kid me would lose those lightsabers.
Exactly. I don't love when they put them on like Obi-Wan Starfighter has them like clipped on the back of the
Yes.
engine, and it looks a little odd. But this one's like that's where they would put it. Like if they got in
I
here,
agree.
they would put it in right next to them where they sit in the cockpit.
One of my favorite Star Wars Lego sets ever is the original General Grievous Starfighter.
Yeah.
Because it's one of the only Star Wars sets I remember having.
Yeah.
And all four of his lightsabers are clipped onto the very bottom of the
Yeah.
ship, and it's like, I mean, I guess.
At least you don't lose them.
Yeah.
This set's cool. It's got some little flick fire missiles under the bottom too.
I miss flip fire missiles.
Flick fire missiles are so cool. They look good on these sets too.
They look way better than the spring launchers.
Spring launchers don't look great. Even the stud shooters don't look great.
Yeah.
You just can't really go wrong with these. They look like they belong on the bottom of that. So I mean, we've got some different nice trans colors on here too. Like it's a good set, guys. We got some nice stickers on the inside for the cockpit to give a lot of definition in there.
That's awesome.
So I mean, I really like this set. I haven't seen the older one you
Yeah.
guys built, but I have so much
I
nostalgia.
mean,
for
this
one
one's
as a
more
kid.
modern, so of course it has better part usage. It has better color separation.
Yeah. Do you think we're gonna get another one of these anytime?
I would expect.
I mean, it's been 12 years.
Well, okay, but you're right. I don't know. It's different. If we were gonna get another one, it might have been this year.
Yeah.
But who knows?
Who knows?
Lego does some wacky things.
I can't see us getting a Queen Amidala like that again.
No,
We're
never like
getting
that.
figure.
Never the way it was.
Yeah.
Um,
But
But
I
like-
think they could make one of these with an Amidala, just not with that dress piece.
Yeah.
And it would do really well. It would do really well.
I mean, it's an iconic like ship.
Yeah.
I mean,
And it's got iconic characters
and
with
people
it.
love the prequels. Like I know a lot of people talk trash on the
Oh,
prequels,
yeah.
but people love the prequels.
Oh yeah, I love them. And as we're all growing up now too, and we grew up with them, we're loving them even more. And now we have money.
That was my Star Wars growing up.
Yeah.
That was your Star Wars growing
Yeah.
up. So I would love to see another one of these. I would hold my breath though.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. I get the pun there though. All right, guys. Well, that's our joy building today. We were happy to have Garrett here with us.
I'm saying it was great to be a guest on it. I hope to come down and maybe do it again.
Yeah, absolutely. Anytime you're down, anytime anyone from Atlanta comes
Yeah.
down, you guys are more than welcome to star on anything we got.
Awesome
So
stuff.
we're opening up April 1st, guys. We're
April
excited to see you in the
1st.
store.
What are the hours?
10 a.m. to 8 p.m.
10 a.m. to 8 p.m. guys. We will see y'all. Thank you for joining us tonight.